Hello and welcome everyone. In today's video, I'm going to explain about telecommunication, computer network with their advantages and disadvantages and types of computer network. So keep watching the complete video. Let me start with the definition of telecommunication. So let's talk about telecommunication. Telecommunication refers to the transfer of information at a far distance. So, sending or transferring data and information at a far distance refers to the telecommunication. The communication media like the telephone, smartphones, radios, televisions facilitates us to transfer the information over long distance. So the communication over long distance with the help of telephones, mobiles or internet is known as telecommunication. Simply we can understand that the long distance communication or the long distance transfer of information is known as telecommunication. Now let me tell you about computer network. Actually, computer network refers to the interconnection of two or more than two computers for data communication. So the interconnection between two or more than two computers for transferring data is known as computer network. The computers in the network are capable of transferring data from one computer to another. It is also known as the group of interconnected computers for the purpose of sharing resources like computer hardware, software and data. So in conclusion, we can say that computer network is the connection or interconnection between two or more than two computers for the purpose of sharing hardware, software, data and other informations. Now let me tell you about the purpose of creating computer network. What are the reasons behind creating computer network? The first one is to share computer hardware and software. Within a computer network, we can share the parts of computer. For example, we can share the printer among the multiple computers that are in the network. Similarly, the single software can be used by multiple computers in the network. So it allows us to share computer hardware and software. That is one of the reasons for creating computer network. Similarly, to share data and information is another reasons or purpose of creating computer network, because the computers in the network allows us to share data from one computer to another. And the next one is to do communications. So with the help of network, we can do communications or we can share informations over long distance, and that is why computer network is created. So these are the reasons for creating computer network. Computer network has plenty of benefits. So let's see the advantages of computer network. The first one is it allows us to share hardware and software. So hardware and software of computer can be easily shared in computer network. Similarly, sharing of data and files from one computer to another becomes very easier. We can easily transfer the data files from one computer to another in the network. And the next one is fast and cheap communications. So communication can be done at low cost within the computer network, and the data can also be transferred with high speed. Similarly, sharing of tasks become easier. The single task can be easily shared among people with the help of computer network. Similarly, creates social network. Computer network allows us to create the social networks and helps to connect people within the society. And the next one is it allows for more convenient resource sharing. The resources like computer hardware, software, data and other devices can easily be shared within the computer network. And the next advantage is it makes file sharing easier. We can easily share the files over the network. Similarly, it is an inexpensive system. It is the system where communication cost very low. And the next one is it increases the cost efficiency, as it is the inexpensive or cheaper system, so it increases the cost efficiency. And the last but not the least, higher storage capacity is another advantage of computer network. Within the computer network, the files can be easily stored among multiple computers. That allows us to increase the storage capacity, because we can store the data in the server as well with the help of computer network. So these are some of the important merits, or we can say the advantages of computer network. Everything has positive and negative sides. Likewise, computer network has some negative points too. So let me tell you about the disadvantages of computer network. The first one is, if the security system is not applied to the network, then the data and information may be stolen. So the computer network must be secure enough to protect the computer data as well as the informations from the hackers and from the virus attack. Similarly, lack of security leads to virus infection and destruction of computer hardware and software. So lack of strong security may lead to virus infection that will eventually destroy the computer hardware and data. So strong security must be provided to the computer network. Another disadvantage is the privacy of the user may not be secure. Some of the data may be stolen from the network, so the privacy of a user may not be secure at that moment. Similarly, it increases the cybercrime. The criminal activities like hacking, cracking, phishing, and so on will be increased with the help of computer network. So these are some of the disadvantages, or we can say the negative points of computer network. To overcome all these disadvantages, there must be a strong security in the computer network. Now it's time to discuss the types of computer network. Mainly there are three types of computer network. First one is LAN, which stands for local area network. Similarly, the next one is MAN, Metropolitan Area Network, and WAN Wide Area Network. So these are the three types of computer network on the basis of geographical distribution. First of all, let me explain about the local area network. A computer network that is spread in a small area such as a room or building is known as the local area network. So the small network that is inside a room or within the building or in a small area, that is small network is known as the local area network. Basically, it is a small network where computers are usually connected with cables. So the computers within the network are connected with cables in case of local area network. If the LAN is created with the wireless transmission media, then it is said to be WLAN, that is wireless local area network. So simply we should understand local area network is a small network that is spread in a small area and especially connected with the cables for transferring the data and informations. Okay, now let's see the features of local area network. First one is it covers a small geographical area. It means it is a small network that is spread in a small geographical area. The next one is the cables are used for connecting computers. Mostly in the local area network, cables are used for connecting the computers and other devices in the network. Similarly, it offers high bandwidth for transmitting data. Since the computers are connected with physical cables, there is direct connection between computers. As a result, it provides us higher bandwidth for transmitting the data and informations. So the communications in the local area network is very fast. Similarly, it is normally owned by a single organization. So basically, local area network is owned by a single organization, as it is a small network that is in a small area within the room or building. So it is owned by a single person or an organization. So these are some of the features of local area network. Now let me tell you about the another type of computer network, that is metropolitan area network. It is a network that is smaller than wide area network, however it is bigger than the local area network. So it is the medium size network that is larger or bigger than local area network and smaller than the wide area network. Metropolitan area network covers a city or that is spreads between the cities. So the network within the city or between the cities is known as the metropolitan area network. It helps to create a network between branches of organizations such as the banks, offices, schools, and so on. So the branches of different sectors, different organizations are interconnected or interlinked with the help of metropolitan area network. So MAN covers the larger area than local area network that spreads within the city or between the city. So such type of network that covers the city or spreads in between cities, they are the metropolitan area network. Now let me tell you about the features of MAN, that is metropolitan area network. The first one is it covers a larger area than LAN, as metropolitan area network is bigger than the local area network, so it covers a larger area as compared to the local area network. Similarly, it uses the wireless media to create network, as the computers are located in different locations and it covers a larger area. That's why the computers in this network are connected with the help of wireless transmission media as well as the cables. And the next one is it is owned by single or multiple organizations. So metropolitan area network may be of single organization or it may be owned by multiple organizations. So these are some of the features of metropolitan area network. Finally, let me tell you about the largest computer network, that is wide area network. Actually, the computer network that covers the whole world is wide area network. It has the capacity to connect all the computers of the world. It is the network that spreads in between the countries. It uses telephone lines, microwaves, radio waves or satellite links to form such a big network. So it uses the satellites as well as other transmission media to connect all the computers of the world. In wide area network, many LAN and MAN are connected, so it is also called the network of networks. In the wide area network, there is the interconnection between different local area networks. That is why it is called the network of network. Internet is one of the example of wide area network, as internet connects millions of computers across the world for sharing data and information. So this is all about the wide area network. Now let me tell you about some of the features of wide area network. So some of the features of wide area network are it spreads in the whole world, so it covers the whole world. It is the largest computer network. It is owned by multiple organizations. It is known as the network of network because different LAN and MANs are connected in the wide area network, so it is known as the network of network. It uses the wired and wireless media to connect computers. So wide area network uses both wired or cables and the wireless media to connect different computers located in different parts of the country as well as in different parts of the world. So these are some of the features of wide area network, which is the largest computer network. Okay, this much for now. I hope you have understood about all the topics that have been explained in this video. In the upcoming videos, I will be explaining about the data communications. If you want to know about the computer hardware, you can click on the left video. Similarly, if you want to know about the computer software, you can click on the right video. So see you in the next video.